Hi, this is Sydney, and I'm going to talk to you about the Electoral College. The Electoral College was created under Article 2 of our Constitution and tells us how our president and vice president get to the White House. This means we operate under an indirect democracy instead of a direct democracy, basically meaning that when we cast our votes this coming November, we're not directly voting for the president. The popular vote in the election, which is the actual ballots cast by the citizens, or us, can be different than the electoral votes. We saw this in the 2000 presidential election. As you can see, Al Gore actually got more of the popular vote than George Bush. But when the Electoral College came out, George Bush barely beat Al Gore with 271 votes. You need 270 votes, electoral votes, to become president, but more on that later. Here's a map of the Electoral College numbers. Now, how it works is that there are 435 members in the House of Representatives and 100 senators, combining to 535 members of Congress. Each state is given the amount of electors equivalent to the amount of members in Congress they have. So the minimum amount is 3, which you can see in places like Wyoming, North Dakota, and South Dakota, and a couple of others. Now, there is actually 538 electorals because DC over here gets 3 votes as well. Now, this means you need 270 to win, as I mentioned earlier. Most electors go on a winner-based-all system, besides Maine and Alaska. The electors are bound to their votes based on how the voting from the citizens in their state vote. Here's a map drawn in proportion to how many votes each state gets. As you can see, California, Texas, Florida, and New York are very inflated due to their high population, which gives them a larger amount of representatives than most other states. Here are some predictions for how the electoral votes will turn out for the 2016 election. You can see down here in this bar that Hillary Clinton is expected to get 227 and Trump 180. That means 131 electoral votes are up for grabs. And as people are predicting it right now, neither has enough to clinch the nomination. I hope you found this informative and very interesting since we have a very exciting and unprecedented race coming up. Thank you for watching.